So in tracking any process or goal, it's important you have the measures in place to do so. Quite often it's useful to have more than one measure in place as long as then the combined effect adds value to the overall process and that gives you a clear understanding on how you're progressing. So with tools like Practice IQ, you can do this at every level. If it's a major project, then you probably look to build out a dashboard that tracks that process or project. But for the smaller ones, it's very easy to just come into the ad hoc reporting through Excel and build that tracking in place for yourself. So the example I've got here is just using one of our standard Excel templates, pointing at WIP and debt information, focusing in on debt. So I want to track how our process around reducing debt in the practice is going over time. So we start out with a normal pivot table that says just by the matter partner here, and we've got our standard aged bucket for 90 plus, invoices for the month, and the percentage of debt that's been catered for by the receipts in the month, which is quite a powerful stat in itself. So these combined gives us a clear picture of how we are progressing in terms of our goal of reducing the debt in the business, or how effective we are at collecting it. But we do need to make a few changes. The first thing we need to do is create a timeline. At the moment we're only on the month there, so we can just use the pivot functionality to drag it down onto the row. I'm not so much interested in the breakdown by matter partner at this point, so I'll drag that up as an overall filter. And we expand out the years. And of course we need a few more years here, so we're only up to June in this current year, and it'd be quite useful to see the whole of 2017 as well. So within a couple of clicks, we have a complete trend of all the age and how it's been progressing the age 90 plus, the invoices. So obviously, depending on the growth of invoice over the month, that might affect the age debt amounts as well, and that stat of the percentages of that have been receipted of opening debt within a period. Now at this point, we can make it a bit more interesting by creating a graphic over the top. Just using Excel, we can just go up to the pivot table, options up there, and choose to chart it. Now I'm not going to spend time going through that, but I can assure you it only took a couple of minutes to produce this chart here. So you can see the invoices per month going up and down, the progression of the aged amounts for age plus, and on a different axis here that percentage of receipts of opening balance of debt there. Okay, so you can swap about. We can extend out the period. If you've got a longer running project, you might want to show the following years as well, or the previous years. You can see the breakdown of that. So as you can see, within the IQ framework, accessing it through the standard templates of the Practice IQ, you have access to all the measures that are available in the background, so you can choose which ones relate to each other and build up a picture like this. So that's it for this short presentation. Be sure to check out the other optimization sections on this site, and also check out the Practice Hub for more information on upgrades and updates. Thank you.